Right. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer. We're Brian the Grizzly, and we have a few trailers for the night. If you're watching us live, appreciate you guys coming in and joining us live. If you're not watching us live, you're watching on replay, hit that subscribe button so you can join us and you'll be part of our video. But we are going to check out the Oppenheimer, the new trailer, the full trailer that came out recently, and I heard good things from people who saw it at CinemaCon, and yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, so this is gonna be my initial real reaction. I'm really excited. I want to see what we're gonna get.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, so but let's check it out. I'm gonna see me like that one, right?
Yeah,
that view. All right, let's watch it. That noise is so creepy.
This is a national emergency.
Detonator charged.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb.
We have a 12-month head start.
18.
How could you possibly know that?
We've got one hope. All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory. Keep everyone there until it's done.
Let's go recruit some scientists.
Build a town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
You're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want for theory alone?
Zero would be nice.
This is a matter of life and death. But I can perform this miracle.
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
The world will remember this day.
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen. Until somebody builds a bigger one.
You are the men who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Truman needs to know what's next.
2.
What's next?
1.
Bam.
Okay.
Yeah. It. Yeah.
What's your first initial reaction to that?
Very scary. Like, you know, it's like even though obviously we know how it ends, you know, but just putting yourself back then, you know, like when whose character is that? Matt Damon's character, you know, asks like, "Oh, we could destroy the world." He's like, "Oh, it's near zero." It's like, what? like,
yeah.
like that's like, yeah, that's scary when you start to think about it. And put yourself in that position, you know, it's like, holy crap, you know. But then it's like, oh, if we don't do it, they're gonna do it, so we have to do it faster, you know. So it's like shit.
And that's the reason why the world gets destroyed, like literally because of those type of things.
Yeah.
It bothers me so much knowing that people do these things and are okay with it. Okay, knowing that you could destroy everything and the people that are going to be around you know the ramifications and wow, and how far they're willing to go to get these people to come help them. They built a town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's so wild.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this I don't know, like the details like that. With like they made a whole town, which was kind of interesting. Put that up, but yeah.
Does that make you more excited to see it?
On how more messed up I'm gonna be after. Like I'm excited because I think it's gonna look cool and it's gonna be really interesting because obviously the movie, so it's not 100% like factual, but I think a lot of the facts on this specific event is kind of like declassified by now, and people people make books and stuff. So, but just to like get a lot of the info is going to be kind of daunting. I think it's very yeah.
I think it's too real. The same thing I said before. I mean, Christopher Nolan does a great job. These big productions. It's always epic. It makes you feel very epic, but I feel like it's too real.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes people kind of are afraid to get into that or know that that this is how bad the human psyche really is. That we really are able or one step from destroying everything at any point in time. Like that's some people just not going to want to see it. Some people just want to go to the fantasy, fantasy route. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that don't go see this. And kind of what Zach was saying. I think Barbie still does better. Barbie does better in that month. I could see Barbie make more money.
I could see Barbie doing pretty well just because I think kids are going to want to see that obviously more. But also I can see a lot of like people too, like just like I can go see Oppenheimer and I'm like, okay, I need to get that erased out of my mind and then go see Barbie. Like right after, like immediately after, is like, and then at least like kind of forget like that the world sucks for a second.
It seems like it's gonna be very epic. I mean, people are going to enjoy, watching it once, but this is not one of those movies you're gonna watch multiple times. It's a one-time.
I mean,
event.
I think there are people who like World War II kind of like enthusiasts, not really enthusiasts, but like historians and stuff like that, and people who like digging into all those like stories and stuff like that, and conspiracies even, so I can see those kind of people doing it. But like, like I said, I think it's gonna kill that opening weekend, especially in IMAX. I think it's gonna look insane in IMAX. And it has a lineup because even Brandon was like, "Was that RDJ?" I was like, "Yeah." I mean, this has so many famous people in this movie. So yeah. I think Florence Pugh's in it, ain't she?
Yep.
I think she's in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is. Yeah, Florence Pugh. Trying to look at whoever else. Rami Malek is in it.
Xavier's making a real good point.
Was that Oppenheimer's first, and then Barbie will be the palate cleanser. Exactly.
But we said with Nolan films, we might have to see it multiple times to fully understand everything that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with Inception. I knew what it was, but I had to watch it again to really enjoy the depth that went in. So, but this is more based on a true event. So I wonder how far does it really go?
Yeah.
Based on a true story, what is it? What we will actually get from it?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really, really gorgeous looking, and I think it's gonna be well acted. I mean, I can definitely see some of these people possibly being up for Academy Awards. I can see this movie being up for a bunch of Academy Awards. But at the end of the day, it's just like you're not gonna walk out of the theater happy. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like walk out and like you're gonna be like, oh wow, okay, yeah,
we're terrible. That's all you're saying. We're terrible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be running. Gave up on Tenet. The ending is so good.
No, but
I
the
love
problem with Tenet is always the volume.
The volume is
the volume just didn't hit.
I don't know what he was doing. At home, I think it's better. It's better to watch at home than the theater, because at home I was able just to blast it and
It's
listen.
a great idea. It's an incredible thought process to do that movie, but it just didn't hit in theaters the way it should have.
Yeah, the audio sucked, but the sound was good. You know what I mean? So the audio like levels were bad, but the audio had a really cool, very like freaky sound that would always play and stuff like that. But yeah, I love Tenet. I thought it was great. I've seen it, but I give up trying to understand it. Yeah. I always tell people I'm like, oh, it's just a story, but you also go in reverse as time goes forward. They're like, what? I was like, so
it's going
they're going back in time, but they're not
backwards
going back in time.
forward at the same time.
At the same time. Yeah. That's super cool. But like I said, this one is a little bit more straightforward because it is real life. So the script was, man, people hate it. The script was great. The sound, it needed another like sound engineer or something like that, some audio engineers. So like
someone should have saw when they were doing it. When people were doing it, someone should have saw that and realized, hey, we need to turn this up.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Come on. Christopher Nolan you should know better. You should know better.
Yeah. But are you gonna check it out? Are you gonna watch this movie?
I'll watch it, but it's not number one on my list. Like, you know, for me, like I'm thinking like I can't wait for Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about Transformers Rise of the Beast. I'm thinking about those things. I'm more interested in Mission Impossible than I am Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of my like I can't wait for that to come out. Oppenheimer, I was like, I'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be beautiful, but it's such a terrible concept, and it did such a terrible job, terrible thing to the people in the world. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's not high on my list. I know how bad of a thing it was, so it's not high for me.
Yeah. Same. I'll watch it, and like I said, I'm gonna walk out and be like, it looked gorgeous. Everyone acted amazing. But then it ends the way it ends in the real world, so it's not gonna be fun, and it's not good, and it's not a happy. So you're gonna really walk out being like, oh, I need some liquor, man. I need something to.
I'm like, damn it, Matt Damon. Damn it.
Always. It's always Matt Damon. Yeah. But I mean, Barbie, it's going against Barbie, which is, you sound like it sounds stupid, but and even like Horgy, I watch Barbie instead. If people I trust say it's good, I'll watch it. So I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good, but you're not going to, I don't say you're not going to have fun, but I think you're just not going to walk out happy.
Yeah.
That might be okay with people because they want a real story, but when I go to the theaters, I don't mind having emotions. Obviously, Guardians, we're gonna get into that later. But when it's real, and you
real, you realize the effect it had on other people, and you're like, wow, I can't believe we still do this.
And also, like we're here decades later, and we know not only what happened, and then all the consequences of what happened and all that stuff. So it's like, oh, it didn't happen a few years ago. It's like, oh, it's happened not long time ago, long enough for us, where like it's been a few generations now, and you're like, oh shit, okay, you got all this like fallout and this and that and all the issues. So, but we'll see. Kevin Davis said Oppenheimer will get Oscar nomination when it comes to the box office profit. It's not going to be a hot or hit film. I
can see that. That's why I think Barbie does better. It outsells it. Like it might not win the first week. Barbie might outsell it because everybody and their mom gonna go see Barbie.
Yeah.
So I mean, Margot Robbie is the perfect person for that. I mean, it just makes perfect sense. So, and it's a fantasy. It takes you away. Movies sometimes are better when they take you to a place where you don't have to think about the real life consequences of stuff. This is gonna be a movie that think about real life consequences and see how we got there. You don't necessarily always want that, so I can see it not doing as well. Like it might not be a top 5 movie of the year.
That'd be interesting to see how this ends at the end of the year. Kevin, 100% agree with you. I think it's going to get a bunch of nominations, not only because of who is directing it and also all these great actors in it. It is a very important subject, so I think it's going to get a bunch of nominations, but money wise, so I'm curious to see where it ends at. But even like sales, I wonder what like sales are going to do, like Blu-ray 4K sales, so
I think it might do well on Blu-ray 4K, something, because people want to see it, show it once, but it's more of a piece. It's not something you want to be at home and watch it multiple times. I just want to show you how beautiful it could look on my TV.
I can see this. I can see people showing this like in school, like as long as there's nothing too like crazy with like sex scenes or whatever people are losing their minds over now. But it's history, so I can see this being taught in like not taught but shown in like some history class, like hey, it's Friday before vacation, I'm gonna make you all guys hate yourselves.
I don't know about that, because they're like, this is not accurate. I don't know.
I guess it depends on how accurate it is, although I think Nolan might get that right. Like Xavier said, hopefully the sound mixing is proved in Oppenheimer. I'm still interested in it. Barbie will get Oscar nominations. It depends on how good it is.
Watch. It's gonna happen.
That'd be funny. Guardian guys to make more money. People are going to wait and watch on Disney Plus. We're going to talk about Guardians in a minute with especially annual money and stuff like that. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will make money. My only concern, it releases right after The Little Mermaid.
I don't think you have to worry about that. I actually think that people will go see Little Mermaid and they will all right, now I not even want to see Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider-Man's going to take it for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can see that too. It all depends on how well Little Mermaid. Right now, it's getting a lot of hate. So it'll be interesting.
I already got my tickets, so it's all right.
Yeah, same.
Tony, what's
so I know
up?
a little off topic. We'll get into this. The High Evolution looks like Steve Harvey on Saturday morning. I'm gonna save that for the actual review.
It looked like he has some Steve Harvey, but he put clothespins behind his head.
Like the Joker when he cuts off his face and puts it back on. Then, man, Drew, I want to talk about that next. This is a November movie coming out during a crowded summer. That's I can see that. Yeah, this is definitely like a November movie. But also, I can see why.
This is perfect answer. You feel like this should be the summer blockbuster, but Mission Impossible is going to blow it out of the water. And I literally think it's going to be like 5th for the summer movies. Like I can see it not just being not top 5, but top 5 for summer movies. Like everything else blows it out the water.
Yeah. We got JR from the Coat Lords. What's up, JR? Christopher Nolan has not disappointed me yet. So we will see with Oppenheimer. That's true. That is true. I mean, some of these people in chat hate Tenet. It hurts me when they say that, because I'm like, I loved it. But for me, he hasn't disappointed. There's been some low ones, but none that I was like, that sucked. Yeah,
but it's a lot of money into it. I mean, that's one thing, but is it a story that I wanted to take me away to really be the fantasy? I don't know if that's what it's going to be. And I'm telling you, I'm going to rather watch Barbie. I'm going to rather watch Mission Impossible. I'd rather watch, Rise of the Beast. Like just those type of movies are going to be more up my speed, especially this summer. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. The Little Mermaid is tracking well. Spider-Verse is having good pre-sales right now. Acting in superhero film instead of animated movie. Yeah. I think superhero film instead of an anime movie, which I guess it is, but yeah. All right. Well, I'll bring up these other comments because they're not about this one. Let's finish up Oppenheimer. But appreciate everyone hanging out with us for this trailer reaction of Oppenheimer. If you're watching live, stick around. We got to talk about some other stuff. If you're watching on replay, thank you for clicking the video. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're live every Monday and Thursday, so you can join us live and be part of the show. Like everyone, you saw the comments. We're just part of the show. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are going to start doing some giveaway announcements for when we hit that magic number of 1,000. So make sure you hit that sub button. But anything else, Brian?
Nope. I can't wait to do the announcement. It's coming to you very soon. We got it, guys.
The first one.
Yes.
Yep. All right. But cool. Stick around. We're going to talk about some other stuff.